Hey everybody, it's Paige and welcome to Vlogmas Day 23. Today's video is going to be another declutter. Today we are going through my face palettes. I have this drawer here full of face palettes. I have this drawer here full of face palettes, and then I also have quite a few off camera that were just kind of sitting around my makeup room. So we're gonna go through all of these today, do some decluttering. I am feeling a little bit under the weather today. So that's not the best, but I don't feel terrible. So hopefully it's just a mild cold type thing. So anyway, if you guys are, the reason I said that is because I feel like my voice sounds weird. But anyway, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So today is Jarvis's 25th birthday. It's crazy that he's 25, like what the heck. I'm gonna turn 25 in like 3 months, so crazy, crazy, crazy. Alright, so this first drawer here has just a bunch of random face palettes. I don't really think there was any organization other than like size and shape based on like which drawer the face palettes were in. Also, I'm pretty sure that I decluttered these ones last time I did a face palette declutter, but then they like sat in my room for a little bit and then I regretted decluttering them, so I put them back in my drawer, which does not happen very often. But if you're seeing this and you're like, what the heck, Paige, I thought you decluttered that, that's where that is from. So anyway, let's go ahead and dive in. I don't even know where to start. I guess we'll start with these Morphe 2 like stack things. I always forget what these are called. I don't even know what they're called. But we have Pink Please and Fresh Peach. These are cool little palettes where there's like a blush, a highlighter, a lip gloss, and another highlighter. I think this one might be an eyeshadow. But anyway, they're just like little stacks. I have quite a few of them. I think these are really nice and really good quality, so I'm gonna keep those too. Next, I have a few Natasha Denona palettes, which I'm just gonna be straight up. I'm not gonna declutter any of these. First, we have the Tan Bronze and Glow palette. This is a fantastic palette. Next, we have the Love Glow palette, which is really pretty as well. And then we have the Bloom Blush and Glow palette, which again is fantastic. I love these little quad palettes. They are great. Also, I'm looking real rough today, so if y'all see my reflection in anything, no you didn't. Okay, so I have a few like drugstore palettes here. This one is from Pop Beauty. I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that. I just don't see myself using it very often. Next, we have this one from Hard Candy, and then we also have this one from Flower Beauty. I think I'll declutter the Flower Beauty one. I don't like know if they sell that, and that's pretty old, but I think I'll keep the Hard Candy one because I didn't get it too long ago. I have a few Hourglass palettes that I'm gonna be keeping. This is a really nice blush quad from I think like a year or two ago. I just noticed that I'm sniffling, and I'm gonna try really hard to edit that out / not do that in today's video, but I'm sorry if I already have done that. So anyway, I also have this from Hourglass, which I'm gonna keep. Next, we have this palette here from Tarte. This is the Park Avenue Princess palette. I've had this for a really long time, and I really liked the shade Princess Cut, but I have so many face palettes that there's really no point in me keeping this. I love the packaging, which is like kind of why I want to keep it, but we're gonna go ahead and declutter it. Next, I have a bunch of Alamar Cosmetics palettes. So we have the contour palette in light, and then I think this one is medium. I think I'll keep light and I will declutter the medium shade. Then we have some blush palettes. This one is their old Colorette Blush Trio. I love this palette so much. Like, the blushes are fantastic, but you can't get this palette anymore. They did their palette, so this is the new packaging, and they kind of switched up the shades. So since you guys can't even get this one, I'm gonna go ahead and declutter it, even though I absolutely loved that palette. And then I love their blushes, so I don't really see myself decluttering any of these. Like, look at how beautiful these blushes are. Like, oh my gosh, I love it. So I'm gonna keep these 4 and declutter the other 2. What else do we have in here? This is from Pixi. I don't really feel like I'm gonna use this a whole bunch, and I don't even know if I have used it, so that one is gonna be decluttered. I have a few Juno & Co palettes, which I really just don't reach for these anymore. I really, really loved them, but I just have way too many palettes. Like, look at how beautiful that is. And this one, are you kidding me? This is so beautiful. This is the butterfly one. And then we have Bombshell, which is absolutely stunning. And then Cherry Bomb is the fourth one that I have. But since I really just have way too much stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and declutter those. What else do we have? I have this Believe Beauty palette. I feel like this is kind of old, so I think I might declutter that one. This Milani palette looks really nice, so I think I'm gonna keep the Milani. And then I have this Butter palette from Physicians Formula that I'm also gonna keep. I have this Pop Beauty palette, which is like kind of like purpley highlights. I already have some singles that I would use over this, so I'm gonna declutter that one. I have these JCat palettes, which I bought because of Tati, and they're not super old, so I think I might keep those and continue to play with them. My Pat McGrath palette I'm gonna keep. We have this one from Laura Mercier, and this is so gorgeous, but this is a holiday palette from last year. I don't know if, well, I'm sure they don't sell this anymore, and I think I can let it go, even though I don't want to. I want to keep it, but I think I'm gonna let it go. I'm trying to be not like cutthroat, but like more cutthroat than I usually am. This palette from Koki is really, really pretty, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one. I've got the KVD Shade and Light Contour palette. I think I'm gonna keep this one because I didn't buy that too long ago, and I feel like it's still like relevant to have. I have a few Profusion palettes that I'm gonna keep. I have the Highlight and Contour one and then the Blush 3. These are really great palettes, and I think they're like $5 or $10 from Walmart, so I definitely recommend checking those out. This is the NYX Diamond and Ice Please palette. This is absolutely stunning. I love this palette. I'm definitely keeping it. I'm gonna kind of set these ones back here for now that I'm keeping, just because I don't have anywhere else to put them. I have a few Soul Body highlights. So we have this one, which is absolutely stunning. And then we have this one. I think I can get rid of this one because the color just isn't like, you know, ideal for me. But this shade, however, is fantastic. This is the shade Rosé, so that one's gonna stay. My Huda Beauty palette is definitely gonna stay. This is the Light Glow Obsessions palette. This is really pretty, so we're gonna keep her. Oh, shoot. We have an Oden's Eye palette. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Look at that. That is stunning. I really want to keep that. We've got some Charlotte Tilbury palettes, which I'm gonna keep. Another Charlotte Tilbury palette I'm gonna keep. This NARS one, I love the packaging, I really do. And I love the product, but I'm sure this is no longer available, so we're gonna go ahead and declutter it. It hurts me, it pains me, but it has to happen. Is this an eyeshadow palette? Yeah, this is literally an eyeshadow palette. So I think tomorrow we're doing eyeshadow palettes, so stay tuned for that. Cocoa Contour is gonna stay. I have the Natural Face palette. These are the ones that I decluttered and like brought back. Well, I kept the Cocoa Contour, but this one I decluttered and brought back. And then this one, Sugar Peach, I also decluttered and brought back. So I'm gonna organize these into here, see how they fit, and then we might reevaluate a few. I think I'm actually gonna declutter the Oden's Eye palette just because it's still brand new, and I kept some of their highlighters, so I think I can let that one go. Alright, so I think this is what I kept from the drawer. I also have a few palettes up here that, these are the ones that like they just weren't in a drawer yet. So we'll go through a couple of these. We have this Hourglass palette, which again is from I think last year. And I'm going to keep that one. This Artist Couture Love Sprung palette is honestly like kind of like not cute. I hate to say that. I love the packaging and I paid like full price for this, I'm pretty sure, from Sephora, but like that middle color just, I don't know, that's not going to be flattering on my skin tone. That's the problem with ordering things online. So I think we're going to declutter this, which hurts me, but like I just know myself and I know I'm not going to use that. Benefit Earth Angel, definitely keeping. Love this palette so much. I also have this palette from Ofra. This is a gorgeous blush palette that came out a few months ago. I'm definitely going to keep that. I'm also keeping, actually the rest of these, we have Moon Prism blush palette. We have Outer Dimension face palette. And we have my Laura Lee lit kits. So we have Glazed, which looks like this, and Bronzed, which looks like this. Alright, so here are the palettes that I'm keeping. The thing about this palette that sucks is that it's like big and round and like doesn't fit in the drawer properly. But after looking through things again, I think I'm gonna, nope. Sorry for faking y'all out. I think I'll declutter this. We'll declutter this Milani palette just because it is getting kind of old. So that one can go. Everything else I think is gonna stay, at least for now. So pretty happy with this. Now let's move on to this drawer. Alright guys, so here is the second drawer. So here I just kind of have like bigger palettes mostly. So let's take a peek at what we've got going on in here. First up, we've got Lunar Beauty. This is a face palette, like a highlighter palette. I'm going to be keeping that because we love Lunar Beauty. Next I have this from BH Cosmetics. I am pretty sure I have not used this since my last declutter, so this is gonna go. Then we have this palette from Physicians Formula. So I actually have two Physicians Formula palettes. I have that one, and then I have the All-Star palette. I think I'm gonna choose the All-Star palette over this one. So we'll keep this one and declutter this one. So far we're at 50-50 for this drawer. Looking pretty good. Next we have these Tarte palettes. These are so old, you guys. This is the Pro Glow palette. It's gonna have to go. We have another Pro Glow palette. This is also gonna have to go. Those are so old. Next we have the contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to keep that. We've got some RCMA palettes, which I'm going to keep. Those are like foundation palettes. Then we have some Morphe palettes, which I need to look through these. First up, we have this blush palette. This is the warm one, 8W. Then we have the 8C. And then these ones, oh, the highlight palette. And this is another highlight palette. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is keep the two highlight palettes, and I'm going to declutter the blush palettes because these are pretty old. I think I got them in 2018, like December 2018-ish. So we'll keep two and declutter two. Next we have this palette from Morphe. Wait, what? Oh, I had two of the 8C. So one of these is old and one of these is new. I think this is the new one. So I guess I'll keep the new one. We have the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I got this when it like relaunched. So I don't know if this is available anymore, but it is so pretty that I think I'm gonna keep it. We have some Natasha Denona palettes. So we have the Sculpt and Glow, which is so pretty. And then we've got the Diamond and Blush. So this is the deeper one. I'm gonna declutter this one. I know, crazy. And then this is the lighter one, which I don't think I'm ready to declutter these yet. So those are gonna stay. I have a couple of Ofra palettes. We've got Island Time, which is really pretty and has some fun blushes in it. And then we have Glow Up, which has some really pretty highlighters in it. So both of those are gonna stay. This Pixie palette is brand new, so that we're gonna go ahead and declutter. This palette I remember I used this for a video, but I have only used it once and it's been a while, so this is also gonna be decluttered. We have the Kimchi Drama Queen palette. This is really pretty. I think we'll keep that one. BH Cosmetics Blushing in Bali. This is really pretty. I really like the shade Coral, but I've had this for a while and I don't really see myself using that a ton, so that's gonna go. Next we have Rach Loves X Pixie. This is gonna be decluttered because I literally never use that. We have Babe in Paradise from Morphe. I just don't really use this. And I don't know if this is still available, so we're gonna declutter that. Then we've got the Saharan Blush Volume 2 from Juvia's Place. This is so pretty. This is gorgeous. But this is the only shade that I use. The other ones are kind of like too dark for me, so I think I'm gonna declutter it. And then finally we have this Jouer palette, which I love so much, but I think it's time to let it go. It's pretty old. It's so beautiful. The packaging is stunning. And then we have Benefit. So we have the Cheek Leaders palettes. These are getting kind of old, but this is like where I have a lot of products. Like we have Gold Rush, Hoola, Coralista, Hoola Caramel, and Cookie. Then in this one we have California, Tickle, Hoola, Dandelion, and Dallas. And then the Cheek Stars Reunion Tour, we've got Dallas, Georgia, Hoola, Sugar Bomb, and Cookie. So I think for now we're gonna still keep these, but I do know that they are getting a bit older. So let's reorganize these into here and see how it's looking. Okay, so here's the drawer after. I feel like we did really good on that drawer. I was pretty cutthroat on that one. So I'm gonna gather up all the palettes that I'm decluttering and put them together so that I can show you guys everything that I'm getting rid of. All right, you guys, so here are all of the palettes that I am decluttering. I'm gonna go ahead and count them up really quick. So 1 second. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's 33 palettes here. I feel like that's pretty freaking good. I'd love to be able to get my palette drawers just down to 1. Like, we have half a drawer here. And we do have some space in this drawer, but like we still have too many palettes for just 1 face palette drawer for now. But I'm really happy with getting rid of all of these. I feel nice and cleansed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Merry Christmas Eve if you celebrate Christmas, or happy December 23rd. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.